شوي معصبة.
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Suri in danger?
اهدي اضطررنا إلى
Suri
ذلك.
had to do it. I couldn't let her go alone. You'd have done the same in my boots. Besides, I was there the whole time. Had the situation under control. Mind if we change the subject?
التصريح
Past
هذه
burning pyres on the way into town. Non-humans on them.
غير آدميين.
Things grow worse by the day. No mages left in the city, so the hunters had to find someone else to victimize.
ضحايا هذه.
We need to resolve everything as quickly as possible and leave Novigrad.
Any success with the lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
And the others? Kira? Margarita? Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches. Hope things work out for them.
I hope they work out for us, and we actually find Philippa and Rita.
سنفرح.
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Philippa is.
طيب هذا
So, learn anything?
A few things that could be interesting. Prefer the long version or the short?
تفاصيل.
Tell me everything. I want the
فاضيين ما
details.
ورانا شيء.
After fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa ended up here in Novigrad. She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur de Vlister.
Philippa and a former lover? Something tells me happily ever after is not how that story ends.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a dimeridian band on her leg. The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled on the auction.
Zoltan. Huh. So Philippa was here under our noses the whole time?
Was, precisely. Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
كيف؟
Kidding, right?
Sadly, no. A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
وش هذا؟
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
ما لاحقا.
Need to take care of something first. Meet you somewhere later?
Fine. The fountain outside the Passiflora. And hurry, please.
هذه تريس ميريجولد. يلا ايش عندش؟
Sure you weren't followed?
Yeah.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. We can't let anything go unnoticed. Graham et thuir, Robert Mcgalley, Alfelte. Graham et thuir, Deagnis Kerle, Espirshena a et Clace.
Looks familiar. The bathhouse. I know the place. Dijkstra. He has her at his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much. Was that the past or the future?
The recent past. We have to hurry.
الماضي القريب.
Let's go to the bathhouse. Might not be too late.
Come on.
Four witches are evil's fountainhead. Watch your sword with power.
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
You were right. She must have changed back into strong magic. We have to get inside.
يجب علينا الدخول. ادخل يلا.
Surrender! This place is a maze, witch! You'll never get out! Goddamn fools! After her!
We'll handle this.
Oh no, no, no! The sorceress stays here.
We're going together.
Not a chance.
It's fine, Geralt. I'll stay. In case she tries to flee this way.
Fine. Be right back.
أما أنا أواجه. أوف أوف أوف. سيطرت على مخه. وين أروح؟ يلا يلا يلا. يلا خلاص. وين هذا الحيوان؟ نط نط. وينها؟ هنا داخل. هنا هي. يلا يا اخي. انزل انزل بسرعة.
Good.
I am your master now. You're to protect me, understood?
Too late to surrender.
Stand yonder.
Stand here. Let no one pass.
ترول.
Here stand. None must go.
وين؟ كيف حالك؟
Witcher, no past go. Bertie, birdie, no say.
Damn it, cast a spell on him too.
أريد مساعدتها. صح أريد
She's
مساعدتها.
hurt. Did you see that? I want to help her.
Birdie, no past go.
الشاذ
say.
متحجر مخ.
But no let past go.
Ever had a stomach ache?
Ache? Aye. But once old drowner eat.
Her stomach aches like she just ate 100 old drowners.
But no want. Drowner make egg very bad.
Let me pass. I can help her.
But let past
رهيب هذا الترول يا اخي غبي. اخذ اللي اقتلك. يلا فارق.
I want to help you.
Help me die. Go hold your breath.
وين راح؟ تعال بساعدك تعال. خل نجمع اغراض.
I'm not out to hurt you.
تخيل اتقاتل معها.
You will not take me.
I want to help you.
Ha! Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
اوه من وين طلع ذا الوحش بعد؟ استغفر الله.
Gotta be kidding me.
من جد والله. ايش هذا؟ وحش ناري. اصبر اصبر. وحش ناري ها طيب. الشخصيات حيوانات رمزية. عناصر هذا ولا ايش؟ وحش ناري. زيت البنيات وعلامات ارض. ونحط مخزون اللي هو درع النار، يعني ما يصيبني بأي شيء. ايش هو؟ الزيت، ايش البنيات؟ زيت بنيات فائق. يلا نبدأ المعركة. اوف والله هاجم بسرعة. بس والله العظيم الزيت قوي والدرع افضل صراحة. طلع واحد ثاني والله يجلده. يا نشبة دي. تسلل إذا دون أن تصدر سوداء. كيف تسلل دون أن تستهبل؟
Ugly bastard.
هاي مسكتك. وين تموتين انتي؟ ها؟
Stop squirming. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
من جد.
What do you want? To torment me? To watch others do so?
I need your help.
Betray me, and I will.
Relax. Not planning on it. Triss is outside. She'll explain everything.
قوية هذه، لو تيجي معنا حلف قوي.
Deepest apologies, but the lady will come with me.
تخاسي.
Extra. I don't have time for this. Get out of my way.
I've no quarrel with you, Geralt, but Phil and I have lots to talk.
والله هذا وين جلده. ايش رايك؟
Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil?
دارني.
A grave error. Such matters ought to be handled personally, as I will now demonstrate.
راجع قبل أن ينتهي الأمر بشكل سيء. أحتاج إليها. لا تصير طيب، هذا الحيوان ما جاء معانا في المعركة.
I like you, Dijkstra. Don't make me hurt you.
Save your threats for the rats that run about the port. They don't make the slightest impression on me. Philippa will come with me and answer for all the courtesies she's paid me.
دعنا نذهب وسأخبرك عما يحدث عنه إمبراطور نيلفغارد. ادفع كسترا جانبا بالقوة. والله يا رجال حرك، بس حرك من قدامي.
Sorry, I can't let that happen.
No, my leg!
ثقيل دمده أبيض. لا حرك من قدام ما يفهم.
Sorry to take so long, but I had to deal with the guards.
Hello, Triss.
Hello, Triss.
Are you all right?
I've been better.
I'll get you out of here.
Gonna be all right?
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
Need a hanky? Gotta admit, never expected this of you.
You humans have unusual tastes. How did you fare on Bald Mountain?
Need to ask? You're a sage.
I asked as a courtesy. A concept you clearly forgot when you left without uttering a word.
Ciri was in a hurry.
I know, so she wrote in her letter. But that is not my concern. You eliminated Imlerith adeptly. So adeptly, you might say you inspired me.
فيما تفكر.
Meaning?
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eredin significantly. 2 others remain.
How do we get rid of them?
Caranthir is a loyalist, but Gels, that is another story.
Girls.
He was a devoted follower of our former king. And as it happens, Eredin poisoned our beloved ruler.
خليه يعني عميل لنا صح؟ أظن قد يكون إيردن.
Regicide. Serious stuff. Take it not many know about this.
Of the living, only I. And Eredin, of course.
Question is, can you get Gels to believe you?
Nothing you need worry about.
أعتقد أن يمكنك أن تأخذ اتفاقا مع جيلز ماذا تنوي أن تفعل؟
Haven't mentioned killing Gels.
Such drastic means are not always necessary.
So you probably plan to offer him a deal.
Brilliant deduction. Bravo.
أفضل أن أخذ.
Fine. So what do you propose?
Why, to bring Gels here. Show him the truth of what happened.
Fabulous plan, if we only knew where to find him.
We do. In the land of the NL.
ما هذا؟
Land of the NL?
وش هذا؟
You don't recall. After all, you did travel with Eredin for some time. The land of the Alderfolk. The world where we arrived centuries ago. A world that is now our home. The Red Riders come from there. And it is there where we will find Gels.
Girls. Red Riders. Red Riders. كيف تنوي
I
الذهاب
think you're
إلى
forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to travel between worlds, but me, not so much.
You clearly know there are many other worlds apart from the one where we now stand. They're linked by passages, hidden gateways that afford travel from one world to another. Of course, few know of these gateways, even fewer can locate them.
Elven sages, for example?
For example, one such passage will open soon near where we are, fortuitously enough. Between this noble edifice and the butcher's yard. That's our chance. Shall we go?
نذهب الآن.
Let's go.
Let's go. شخصية رهيبة شكل هذه فراخ.
I know this house. Supposed to drive a godling from here.
Supposed to?
Decided it was harmless.
خلال الزمن نطلع فوق ولا تحت؟
The passage is here, past this wall. This is the place. Once we enter, there'll be no returning until we reach Gels. Ready?
Yes, let's go.
Remember, wherever you land, search for a place that looks like this one. We shall meet sooner or later. I lack your words, talent. Zirel is the lady of time and space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree. It's time.
أكره البوابات. وصلنا. ايش ذا المكان؟ جديد.
Where are we?
Welcome to the Diderwet Desert.
There's somewhere in our world.
Ever seen such canyons in your world? Come, we must go.
What is this place?
A very old world, thoroughly raped and destroyed.
Anything live here?
Mainly desert creatures, able to survive months on end without water. Oh, and large sand crabs beneath the surface. We must be careful they don't sense us.
And before? Were there any people? Or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of a sea?
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say
That there are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world. To the last drop.
رهيب صراحة الشخصية. فلخ هادي كذا واثق. طولين احنا ماشيين كذا يا ايها الحكيم.
The portal.
looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
So what are we waiting for?
For it to open. Shouldn't take but a few moments.
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Wonderful.
يا سلام. في واحد جديد ها. ارحبوا. اصبر عشان لعبتهم صراحة. شرد خلاني ما يخلصون. أنا شفت دخل. أما أبحث عن الممر التالي تستهبل. وين الممر التالي؟ ايش دراني الممر التالي؟
There it is.
شكلي بطيح بموت. هالي خز.
Any longer and I'd have suffocated.
طيب كيف الحين؟ ارجع انا ما عرفت وين المكان اصلا الصح. هذا المكان الصح. هنا. ايوه. بعدين انا اخذت هنا علامة صح؟
Magic. A place of power.
وين؟ ايوه. اثنين ثلاثة. يمكن نسوي حاجة كفو فائدة الجرعات صراحة. أخيرا بعد متنا 10 مرات وصلنا. في المايه. عالم ثلجي. كم عالم موجود؟ ابعد عن الممر التالي.
Cold.
اوف برد.
Freeze to death if I don't hide somewhere. light in a place like this? Someone must have lit it. With any luck, it was a certain grouchy elven sage. Snow's up to the rooftops. Wonder how long this blizzard's been blowing.
وين المكان اللي بدخل الله يعين. انزال 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 اخ والله بغيت اموت خلاص باقي شوي. نار نار نار. احس اني بديت ابي
Took you a while? Did you run into trouble?
تستهبل انت.
No. Just taking in the sights. What is this place? Feels like I've been here before.
You have. You fought Eredin's projection here. Before that, Ciri fought here. For you.
What are you talking about?
Ever wondered how you managed to leave the Red Riders?
Many times, but I don't remember a thing.
Ciri came for you. She sensed you were in danger, tore you from the Hunt's grasp, then deposited you in the woods near Kaer Morhen.
Did Eredin start hunting her because of that? Because of me? Why didn't she say anything?
What would it have changed?
هل أنت من وضع ذلك الظرف؟
Light on the peak. Was that you?
I thought it might aid your passage. After all, that is what lighthouses do. Show the way.
Show the way.
I was hoping we wouldn't get separated.
I warned you it could happen.
Where'd your journey take you?
Through a world whose sun had just died. I barely reached the next passage in time.
لما يشغل شيلز هذه الأهمية.
Going after Gels is proving quite a trek, but I still don't know why he's so important.
Eredin differs from the king he killed. Power for its own sake interests him. He has little patience for bureaucracy. He spends most of his time atop his steed, leading the Red Riders. So what does he need in the capital? A good viceroy. Gels is an excellent administrator and an even better plotter. He's the most dangerous individual amongst the NL.
He got any weaknesses?
Yes. He's righteous.
إنه تقي.
Where are we? World of the NL?
No. This is Ted Dara, the time of the end. The world destroyed by the White Frost. Alas, this awaits us all, though at differing stages of our existence.
So calm when you say that.
Eredin succumbed to his knowledge of the apocalypse. Fear rules him now. I'll not commit the same error.
Care to clarify?
Not here. Not now.
Not here, not now. طيب خلينا نذهب.
Doesn't look safe here either. Let's go.
This way.
Next passage. When will it open?
Shortly.
ما في شيء ناخذ.
No reason to tarry. Come.
تيراناليا قصر نائب الملك جيلز. وصلنا. ها اخيرا. مكان فيه سمو، بعدين مكان فيه ثلج، وقبل كان فيه صحراء.
At last. This to you, Nalia?
The Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon Palace. Gel's headquarters.
وين راح ذا؟
Beautiful.
I'm glad to know you appreciate it. Elven architecture is a bit more sophisticated than yours.
Oh, who's this? And why are they here?
I believe we're done for the day, my tulip. Be a dear and leave us alone. For I think we can agree this matter is between us and us alone, correct?
Correct.
Crevan of Spain, Corman Maka, and the Witcher of Rivia. Ketmill.
تحياتي.
Do you like my new model? Something of Lara Doran about her, wouldn't you agree, Crevan?
Her height, perhaps. Nothing more.
نسيب. رهيب صراحة حقنا في الأخ.
I see I've touched a tender spot. So let's change the subject, shall we? Care for a drink?
لست في المزاج المناسب.
Didn't come here for tea.
I must admit, you appearing here, quite the surprise, Witcher. Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think Avalach is honest with you?
صادق معاك.
Just curious.
مجرد فضول. طيب أجل إنه صريح. لكن هذا لا يهم. أجل إنه صريح.
I think that even among the NL elves, there are those capable of being decent.
Naivety is a fool's blessing. I detect a shadow of impatience in your faces, it seems. So what brings you here?
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble
لقد
to
خذ الكثير
reach
من
me.
التعب لتصل إلى.
So I must believe you
إذا لابد أن
put
يبذل
equal effort
جهدا
into
متساويا في تحضير
preparing
هذه
this
الكلمة.
lie.
You shall see the truth.
سترى الحقيقة.
You will dream it.
ستحلم بها.
You've been a neuromancer. My intuition was correct.
هل هذيك نفس الأحلام؟
This will be interesting.
حلو. من هنا رجاء تحدث من هيك لنذهب من هنا رجاء.
Better believe it. This way, please.
Witcher Geralt, a true man of action. Might I know where we're going?
To the world of the Enshe. Directly this time.
Let's go, before any guards show up.
اوف عملاق طلع والله.